Welcome, my pretties, to the Witching Hour, featuring some delightfully ghoulish Halloween music by the Whidbey Island Orchestra. What, you were expecting Elvira, Mistress of the Dark? Well, sorry, no. We, the witches and goblins of Whidbey Island, are much more authentic, more nasty, more gross, although very comfortable in our own skin, or wearing someone else's. Now, even creatures of the night, like us, have to sustain themselves somehow. We eat more than slimy toads, you know, and wet cat food. We have to maintain our musical habits. So if you don't want us inhabiting your attic anytime soon, please push the donate button on our website. Thank you. And now, let's open the crypt and howl a little with Danny Elfman's really creepy score from Tim Burton's movie, The Nightmare Before Halloween. Oh no, it's The Nightmare Before Christmas. This is Halloween. So many famous and wickedly amusing horror themes to enjoy, and so little time. Even the dead on this island wear a Fitbit. Well, anyway, let's see how many themes you can pick out as we play this wonderful arrangement by Larry Moore called Fright Night. don't you just love this color? It's called I'd Rather Be Red Than Dead. Anyway, the witching hour is a time of darkest magic. It can make the most ordinary things seem devilishly frightening and weird. Take, for example, these creatures sitting right in front of me. During the day, they masquerade as your friends and your neighbors. But during the witching hour, they become the most frightening creatures of all. Classical musicians. Ugh. So now let's hear them play this eerie, wonderful piece by Soon He Newbold called The Haunted Carousel. It's the story of a carousel, a merry-go-round, that disappears all year but comes to life on Halloween and goes around in a ghostly circle, around and around with no one playing it. Let's take a ride. Lurks deep in the shadows of this grisly movie by Alfred Hitchcock called Psycho. Let's review. A beautiful young woman, very devious, very dishonest, steals a lot of money from her employer. Naughty, naughty. And as she's driving the getaway car through the pouring rain on a dark and stormy night, just like tonight, the windshield wipers are going da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. She can't see a thing, so she pulls over and decides to take a little rest at the Bates Motel. While there, she steps into a nice, hot, relaxing shower. And what a bloody mess that turns out to be. When Bernard Herrmann scored this 1960 film, he only used strings, which is what we have here today. And the slashing of those violin bows and the slides as the that knife goes in and out. Stop. So, at any rate, I think you're going to really get a kick out of this. Pardon me, seems I was down a quart. Well, wizards and witches firmly believe that if you say the right incantation, cast the correct magic spell, you can actually raise the dead, especially on Halloween night. So here we are with Richard Meyer's lovely tone poem called Incantations. And apparently, if we play it correctly, we may be able to see some graves open up, and the dead may rise. Let's try it, shall we? One of our very favorite choreographers, Dawn Singer, brings her Luigi jazz dancers to life as zombies every year to perform Michael Jackson's Thriller. And they pop up all over Whidbey Island. You'd be surprised the places they've been seen, like the Goose. At any rate, look for them. They may be popping up in a graveyard very near you. And now we welcome one of our own members, Jeff Belfilio, who already is two of the most disgusting things a human being can be: a violist and an attorney. And for tonight, he's agreed to also be a mad scientist playing Dr. Frankenstein as we do everybody's favorite dance number, the Monster Mash.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. My monster of its slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, it is the Monster Mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. From the laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampire sleeps, the ghouls all came from their comfort zone to get a jolt from my electrode. This is the Monster Mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. His son. The scene was running over digging the sound. The evil unchained, that quiet baying down. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their local crew. The curtain took a flight. They played the Monster Mash. It was a graveyard smash. They called on in a flash. Tell them Boris sent you. And you can Monster Mash into my graveyard smash. You'll catch on in a flash. The Monster Mash.
Hello, little one. Oh, we hope you've enjoyed spending the witching hour with the Whidbey Island Orchestra. And we would like to thank Dawn Singer and her Luigi Jazz Dancers, and our soloist, Jeff Belfilio, as Dr. Frankenstein. And we'd also like to thank Island Church for letting us use this magnificent space. Now, the scariest thing for us, the orchestra, is that we are a non-profit, and we depend on dues from our members and donations from people like you. And so if you'd be kind enough to push that donations button on our website, You'll be safe, at least for tonight, and nothing bad will happen to you, hardly at all. Now, if you'd like to see this orchestra again, we will be performing our Christmas concert at WICA, Whidbey Island Center for the Arts, on December 19th, and we're calling it Santa's Playlist. And then again, our annual free Christmas concert at Trinity Lutheran Church on December the 23rd. So we really do hope to see you there. And for all of you, have a wonderful, wonderful, safe Halloween night. Don't eat too much candy. And remember the donation button. Thank you.